Okay, last one. My current software is good enough. Now, this is something that we look at often is that 20 years ago when we started, everybody coming to us was using paper and they were like, I need something. For first we actually I always used to say we had to convince them that they needed a maintenance software, and then we had to convince them we were the right choice. But the funny thing is when once we crossed that barrier, probably I'm going to say 2016, where people realized, okay, we need a software for maintenance. That was kind of the first timeline approximately. Then all we had to do now is convince them that maintenance care was the right choice. But the problem, and I guess it's good, competition is good, but a lot of competitors came into the marketplace. And so now we had a different type of conversation with our customers. And one of the things that we started to see is people not liking their existing service and wanting to switch to maintenance care. And so, they how do you have that conversation? How do you switch them over? It's a lot of work. They've got a lot of data in there. Or if they are, now that they're using something, they might like it good enough. Why would they want to switch to maintenance care? So there's all these kind of competitor comments that we were faced with. And one of the things that we always question is, okay, well, first of all, most times we don't just approach people, people come to us. So why are you coming to us if you're happy with your software? Obviously, there is something that typically is not working for your software. And sometimes it could be the level of customer support. Sometimes it could be a feature that you're missing. And there's always this idea that you're going to find something better somewhere else. I would argue this point is that if you are paying for parts of your software that you're not using, and the company's not helping you get to full usage of that software, then you're wasting your money, right? Like with us, we have a lot of features in the software, but we have a clear plan of what people should be accomplishing along the way. So for example, first thing they should achieve is the ability to manage those daily work orders that come up. Light bulb is out, whatever it is. They should be able to manage those pretty easily in the system. Step number 2, managing your preventative maintenance. Step number 3, managing your equipment, your assets. Step number 4, your parts and inventory. So you grow in the software as you go, and that's what our plan is, to help you grow into that situation. And if right now, if you're using a software and you're like, I'm kind of using PMs and maybe daily work orders, but that's about it, and I'm not sure how to use assets, not sure how to use this other button that I don't know what it does, but it does something else. It's like, what's the use of call forwarding if you never use it, and then the time you do need it, you hang up on the person? So be aware of, are you maximizing the use of the tool that you're supposed to be using? So that's why it might be a good idea to look into other solutions in certain ways. Support, right? What is the support kind of structure for that, the SLAs, the service level agreements for that structure of that companies? And then lastly, is it going to scale with you? That's an important thing, because I don't know if this is something that's widely known, but maintenance care is unlimited users. And so if you look at other products, they're all charging you by user. And if you scale your department, or maybe it's not even somebody in maintenance, maybe it's somebody, a manager, maybe it's somebody else like in another department, that finance, that needs to get in there to do something, every single time you're paying more. You start to go, oh, I can use the software to add this workflow. I want to also include IT as part of the workflow in there. I want to include housekeeping, whatever it is. Oh, well, you know what? That means I'm going to increase my cost. Well, with us, you're not, because it's unlimited users. So you're scaling and you're not changing your price with the software provider. And to me, that's one of the key things. Like, look for software that has unlimited users. And we find it's good advertising, because if you think about it, the more people use our software, the more people know about it. When they potentially leave it to go to another job, some more people are going to be exposed to our software. So I think what you're getting in those those situations is the ability to gain more exposure. So I got to tell you, those are the 5 top reasons we typically see for not wanting to buy maintenance care. And hopefully you get a bit of an insight here as to why we think actually you should. Okay.